Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I watched WWE Monday Night Raw episode 1361, which was broadcast on June 24th, 2019. This is week 26 of 2019, if you're keeping track as far as week number goes, as I kind of do. So I watched this episode as it aired. While I was driving back home from St. Louis. So I did mostly pay attention to this. There were parts that I did watch on mute while I was getting some truck stop dinner. But yeah, so my notes aren't very extensive, and I want to keep this episode pretty short anyway, because I'm recording this right before SmackDown starts. It's about 5:41 p.m. here in Denver, and it starts at 6 p.m. So I think I get through most of this. Lots of typos here, and I'm going to read those typos because some of them are kind of funny. Or I'll read the ones that are kind of funny. Not all. If it's just dumb like if instead of. That's not very funny. We open the show with Seth Rollins, and then Becky comes out, and then Baron Corbin comes out, and Lacey Evans comes out, and they challenge. I wrote, Seth and Becky accept mixed match Yahoo challenge. I meant mixed match challenge from Baron and Lacey, and that challenge will be at Extreme Rules, and both, excuse me, both the Universal Championship and the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. It's winner takes all. So obviously Seth and Becky are going to win that. I'm going to make that prediction right now. There's no reason to think otherwise. Unless Brock Lesnar cashes in during that match and Brock Lesnar wins both championships. That could be pretty fun. I don't know. It would be ridiculous. Brocky 2 belts, even if it's just for one night. I would enjoy seeing Brocky 2 belts. We had an 8-man tag team match, elimination match. We had Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, the SmackDown champions, teaming up with the Raw champions, the Revival, Dawson and Wilder. Dash and Dawson, however you want to say their name. Using one first name and one last name always messes me up. But is the other one with the mustache or the one with the glasses? Those are the same person. That's from Better Off Ted. I love that show. Oh my god, go watch Better Off Ted. Like everybody, just go watch that. Forget everything else that's happening everywhere. Just go watch Better Off Ted. Anyway, Daniel Bryan is pinned after I think it was Dawson punched him in the face because earlier Daniel Bryan hit him with a dive to the outside or something. So they get eliminated, but then the New Day gets eliminated. And then Jay pounds Dawson for the win. That's another typo. I wrote DB Legionnared instead of eliminated. Okay, these typos are not very funny. I'm sorry. Jay gets the win on Dawson. So the non-champions are victorious for the night. Then we had a special 24/7 episode of Miz TV with a guest R-Truth and Carmella, where Miz assures him that during the Miz TV, that nobody can come. That the rules of the 24/7 title are suspended temporarily, just so that they could actually have an interview and stuff. But Drake Maverick comes out. He's has had a really rough time since losing the championship after his wedding, and it seems like he's totally neglected his wife. Or maybe she wants nothing to do with him after his initial neglection of her. Negligence. Neglection is not a word at all. So, Miz checks with the back that they will have a rematch, an official rematch, and that nobody else is allowed at ringside, so that it could be an actual one-on-one contest. And we come back from commercial, the bell rings, and R-Truth instantly wins back, he instantly wins and defends his 24/7 championship. And let's see, Stake lists immediately and is very sad. I meant to write Drake loses immediately and is very sad. Up next, we had the Shane and Drew 2-on-1. Shane and Drew face Roman Reigns 2-on-1. Roman's doing a pretty good job, but then they just overwhelmed him, and then the lights go off, and the bell rings. The bell rings for Shane and Drew because Undertaker is there, and he takes them out, saving the day for Roman. And later on, it is confirmed at Extreme Rules, we'll have The Undertaker and Roman versus Shane McMahon and Drew McMcIntyre man. Shane Drew McMcIntyre man. Yeah. Then we have a tug of war contest between Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley. Braun Strowman wins, but it's because Lashley stops pulling in order to start hitting Braun with like a clothesline and some punches and all that kind of stuff. So just like the arm wrestling competition, it devolves into a brawl. Backstage, AJ is having an interview, but then he gets mad at the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, because they're partying with No Way Jose. They're no way Joseing. They say, "Oh, well, we'll show you. We are serious. We're going to go out there. We're going to have a great match against the Viking Raiders." The Viking, is that their name? Viking Raiders. He's going to have a great match against the Viking Raiders. But the Viking Raiders win after Carl gets too cocky, is throwing up the too sweet, really gloating, saying, "Hey, Jay, take a look at this. We're doing this." Down. Yeah, but they lose. And then backstage, Alexa and Nikki, they're talking a little bit, and Alexa says, "Well, yeah, I guess I do. Do you need a plan?" And awkwardly lets Nikki know. Nikki slowly figures out, "Oh, okay, I should leave you alone so you can think of that plan." Up next, we are about to have Heath Slater versus Mojo Rawley. But before the match begins, R-Truth comes out from the crowd, is being chased by everybody else who's not in this match, who might otherwise have been in this match. And chaos ensues. Heath Slater wins the 24/7 championship, but then R-Truth wins it right back. And then Cedric Alexander hits the lumbar check, and he wins the 24/7 championship. But then EC3 attacks Cedric, and he wins the championship. And then R-Truth gets a roll-up on EC3 after Carmella swipes the championship out of EC3's hands. He's flabbergasted, and he's there on the ramp, and R-Truth rolls him up and wins the championship back again. R-Truth is now, he was a 7-time champion, having won the championship off Drake Maverick after his wedding. He is now a 9-time 24/7 champion. He's putting the 9 in 24/7. That doesn't work. He's putting the 7 in 24/7. That worked like a half hour before this. No, 10 minutes before this. 2 minutes before this happened. But anyway, we then had Kofi Kingston versus Sami Zayn. Kofi defeated Sami Zayn. I think it was via Trouble in Paradise. Then Kevin immediately challenged him. He said, well, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God. That's basically what he said. And so Kofi defeats Kevin Owens via countout. And as Kofi is celebrating, going up the ramp, I don't think either of those were championship matches. They had to have been non-title matches, but Kofi won anyway, so it's fine. But Samoa Joe comes out and absolutely murders Kofi Kingston. He Uranagi into the stage. And as he's getting helped by medical staff and referees, Joe comes back out and puts him in the coquina clutch and chokes him out. And yeah. So Joe is going after a championship that's not on the show. It's on the opposite show of what he's on. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. He's over the U.S. Championship. Yeah, he wants nothing. He don't want none of AJ Styles because AJ Styles is right up there in that picture. We'll get to that in just a second. Up next, we had Alexa Bliss versus Naomi in a one-on-one match after there's a whole thing backstage. I didn't take any note of that. Naomi and Natalya were concerned about Nikki, and Alexa comes in on the conversation, and there's a whole thing. So Alexa Bliss defeats Naomi after a little bit of maybe an inadvertent distraction by Nikki Cross. And so after that match, Alexa attacks Naomi some more and then urges Nikki Cross to come and help attack her some more. Nikki was not really happy about doing that, but she did push her down, but she also kind of pushed her into Alexa when she did that. So Natalya comes out, and we end up with a tag team match. And Alexa, using some very good tag team strategies, she let her partner do a lot of the work because she already had a match. Alexa already had a match. And she got in there for the pin right there at the end to pin Natalya. So Alexa and Nikki win that match as well, and all is victorious for the current best friends. And then we have the main event. By the way, go watch Alexa Bliss 365. It is really, really good. They replayed it again on the network after this, but it's on demand anyway. You can watch it whenever you want. If you have the WWE network. Oh, I keep forgetting. Has anybody ever I've never heard it, and I mentioned it and then keep forgetting about it. So WWE, I'm going to call it quadruple UE. That is quadruple UE. Quadruple UE. Now that's hard. That's too hard to say. WWE is hard enough to say as it is, but our mouths are trained to say it, are used to saying it. Or WWE, I don't know. Our main event, AJ Styles versus Ricochet. Oh, just go watch this. Man, two of the best in the world. Like, actual best in the world, not fake best in the world. Like Shane O'Mac over there. The Gallows and Anderson come out during the first half of this match, and AJ is like, get out of here. This match is not continuing. Like, he goes and gets a microphone and says, this match isn't continuing until you guys leave because I don't want you out here because you're going to ruin this match and all that. AJ is not happy with the Good Brothers at all. He's getting more and more angry with them throughout every week to week. But, oh man, this match. I didn't write down highlights or anything. I just enjoyed watching this match. AJ ended up winning, defeated Ricochet via phenomenal forearm. But, man, there's so much good stuff that happens throughout the entire match. Just go watch it. It was a non-title match, but with AJ winning, it's pretty clear that these guys have got to have a championship match soon. Probably at Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules is only 3 weeks away. So it would make sense for it and be like, all right, that's the title match. We got it. Also confirmed. What was the other thing confirmed for? Oh yeah, we have the mixed Matsuya challenge, Matsuyahu challenge. That is confirmed for Extreme Rules, and we have the also if Seth and Becky win, then they are done. Corbin and Evans, they do not have any more opportunities to challenge for the championships. They're not coming anywhere near those ever again. So that's something to look forward to. If they lose, which they will. I hope they will. They're losing either way. Brock, I really hope Brock cashes in. That'll be funny. So I have that, and then the Undertaker and Roman team match. I think those are the only two actually confirmed so far. I still need to go back and watch the Triple Threat Cruiserweight Championship match. I think I'll try to do that before, or I'll do that after watching SmackDown and 205 Live, so I can talk about it during the relevant episode talking about the Cruiserweights. So that brings 4 minutes until the show starts. So I think that does it for this episode. I did enjoy this episode of Raw. I was kind of hoping we did not have any new Firefly Funhouse, no mention of Firefly Funhouse at all. So I was thinking maybe he shows up, but we have SmackDown. He can show up on SmackDown, which now that I think of it, that makes sense because we already had the Undertaker show up over on Raw. So, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I don't know if they've announced for SmackDown at all, or for 205 Live, but I'm excited to see what happens on both. So, let me know what you thought about this week's of Monday Night Raw and what you're looking forward to at Extreme Rules in the coming weeks. And let me know by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. Go to TIWpodcast.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed this episode or anything else on the site, please share some links with your friends. Subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you like to listen. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there in all the infinite multiverses. And this has been TIW Podcast. I messed up the order of some of that. That was almost like really good ending. But, oh well, I ruin it every time, almost every time. See you next time. Bye.